It is time to bring in the Newcastle strikers. Hello guys and welcome back to another FPO video. Today I have for you my team selection for game week 36. It's a double game week for Newcastle and Brighton, so we will be focusing a lot of our efforts to bring in as many players as possible. I have a potential injury in my team, but we will discuss when we get right to it, and that leads to the team. In defense, I've opted for two double game weeks players, but first of all in goal is Johnston from Crystal Palace. In the previous game weeks, Johnston was a pretty big disappointment because he made the penalty, he didn't save it, then he conceded against Spurs. So overall 2 points in the last two game weeks. This is not what I expected. But a home game against Bournemouth, I believe, while Bournemouth and Crystal Palace are now safe in the Premier League, both of them will not play as tight as possible. So a lot of chances will be considered by Crystal Palace, and I hope Johnston saved them. From Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold against Leicester. Trent is delivering each and every game for the last 7 or 8 games, which is amazing. So he keeps his place. It's not up to contention or something. Apart from a last-minute injury, he will be in the team. Trippier against Leeds and Brighton. The game against Brighton, they may concede a goal, but it's a home fixture. Newcastle are good at home, and against Leeds, I believe Leeds will not score against Newcastle, so a defender from Newcastle will be mandatory, and Trent is the best one. Not Trent, sorry, Trippier is the best one. And Dunk again against Arsenal and Newcastle, both away. This is one of the spaces in the team that I'm most probably will rotate because Dunk is not good enough right now, and Brighton are not defending very well. 5 against Everton speaks volumes. Arsenal scored 2 against Newcastle, could have scored more if not for Pope. So yeah, I may bench Dunk even though he has a double game week. I'm not sure I want to play him, but yeah, for now he's in the team and it will be a last decision if I want to put him in the starting lineup. In midfield, not a lot of changes. First of all, Salah, once again, he's firing upon all cylinders. So he's scoring, he's assisting, he's scoring penalties once again. So yeah, Salah will remain the team. He was in contention for a captaincy, but yeah, I want to captain someone from the double game week. So yeah, he is not have a double game week fixture, so he will be the team. He's scoring, he's providing. Last week, because of him, I got a lot of points, but if it wasn't for him, I would have been on a massive red arrow. Rashford against Wolves. United are not in very good form, but I believe a game against Wolves at home will be one of the games that they will win up until the end of the season because they don't have many opportunities. They still have a game against Chelsea. They may lose points there. It's pretty 50-50 who will take the last Champions League spot between them and Liverpool. So yeah, if they score, I believe Rashford will take part of it. And Mitoma and March are here from the double up. March got off injured against Everton. I don't know the extent of the injury, but if it's not too big, I will play him. If he may be injured, I may swap him for McAllister, but for now he's staying. If I don't opt to go for a transfer for McAllister, I will just put him on a bench and put one of the midfielders, most probably Grealish, yeah, or Martial. No, I don't. If I don't transfer, Grealish will be the option. But with Grealish having a game against Real Madrid in the Champions League, I don't see. I may even take a hit to put McAllister in because I want to have the double up. I'm not sure. The game against Arsenal and Newcastle are not the best games for them to score, but they tend to score against anyone, and McAllister's on penalties. I'm maybe trying to put Gross because he's on set pieces. I'm not sure. I will take a last minute decision here if I'm taking a hit for March if he's injured, or I'm playing Grealish, or I'm just waiting for March to see if he will play at least one of the games. We'll see, but Mitoma, nothing to say about him. He's coming back into form. He was playing good against Everton. Yeah, they didn't manage to score a lot, only once, but he was involved, and I believe that he will be involved in the chances against Arsenal and Newcastle. I don't want to be a bad omen for them, but I don't see them scoring a lot, so I will try to consider how I will approach the Brighton fixtures. Last but not least is the forward line. Here I'm opting to use my transfers for the true Newcastle strikers. I'm believing that both of them will score a lot of goals against Leeds and Brighton, and I don't want to coin flip who will be playing and starting, so I'll get them both. Yeah, this is a risk, but I'm willing to take it because they're spending time together on the field. One is off, the other is on. I'm not too familiar with their rotation. They don't have to seem have a pattern or something. So basically, two of them here. Isaac will be the captain because he tends to stay more on the field when Newcastle may need a goal. Wilson, if he started the game, he's taken off. Yeah, it's a risk here, but I'm taking Isaac because two of the games he can score a lot of goals, especially against Leeds. They're in shambles. They're playing their backup goalkeeper. Sam Allardyce is not doing too well, especially against City. Yeah, they came back into the game, but that was just because they missed the penalty, City. So yeah, I believe Newcastle, after losing to Arsenal, they want to bring back the momentum up to speed, and they had a lot of chances, Isaac especially, and I think he will convert them inside game week 36. The last guy here is Haaland. I believe Haaland is pretty nailed, and he will play against Everton, even though he's playing 90 minutes against Real Madrid most possibly. But yeah, he's not moving away from the team. Fabianski, a game against Brentford, he kept a clean sheet against Manchester United last week and he was on my bench. I'm too sad about that, but what can I do? Next season, for sure, I won't be playing two starting goalkeepers, so I don't have the headache to rotate them. Grealish is here. I will see if I put him instead of March because they have a game week against Everton between fixtures with Real Madrid, and depending on the scoreline, I don't think Grealish will play a lot of minutes. Luke Shaw is in high contention to replace Dunk because, yeah, Dunk is not in a pretty good form, and Brighton especially defensively. So here is a chance that I put Shaw instead of Dunk, but for now he's on the bench and he has a home against Wolves, and Bueno is just a fewer there. I'm not opting for my final player there. So yeah, this is the bench, this is the lineup. I hope I get a lot of points, especially from the Newcastle boys. I'm making a big gamble on them, but I believe that it will pay off. And I will see you again for the final double game week 37 next week for team selection. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.